How's it going, YouTube? I decided that tonight would be a special day to do a little something because, you see, we have Halloween coming up pretty soon in the next week or so. I decided it would be a good idea to do a pumpkin carving. Here is our precious little pumpkin pie, our cutie little gourd, if you want to call it that. We are going to plan out the shape of what we want to carve out of this awesome pumpkin. Yeah, I think a funny face would do, you know? A nice face for the jack-o'-lantern, because that is just how tradition goes, you know? So we have our handy-dandy marker here. I don't know if you can see it moving around on the pumpkin. So what we want to do first is we want to point out the shape of the eyeball. So it's going to be kind of this little shape. We're also going to kind of do this. Something like that. Maybe I can make it a tiny bit smaller. Who knows? Or maybe I could have it wink. You know what? I might do that. Here, let me get some erasing done. I'm gonna have it be even bigger eyes, kind of a more anime style, right? So kind of something like this, No, maybe it needs to be a bit more round, you know. And then we're just gonna have a nice little slit to make it be, you know, kind of winking, you know. Then we can also have maybe draw like eyebrows up here, so maybe something like this. There we go. Now we want to get a nice little, maybe like a little triangle for like the nose, maybe. Something like this. Or maybe I can just kind of go like that. Maybe something like this. There we go. That's the spot. Now let's go ahead and, we're going to get some pupils in there. So I think we're going to have to connect it from the top and bottom. So something like this. Then we're going to have to cut out like this thing right here. So we would cut this out right about here, and this right here will be cut out as well. There we go. Then we want to have a nice little happy face with some teeth in there. So, or maybe one of these. No, yeah, there we go. We can do something like that. So we can have the little cat. We can have the little cat face or whatever. But we can also have a nice little open mouth here. So this can be filled in. This whole thing right here can be filled in. No, not filled in, but cut out, you know. We're going to cut this bad boy out. There we go. This seems, you know, this seems pretty perfect. This is nice and good. Nice and good. Poggers, dude. And now that we have the marker laid out, we're going to do some fine cutting. Some fine trimming, if you will. So let's get our carver out. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. We're going to have to trace around this motherfucker. Like about here. Then we're going to trace about here. Cut that out. Then we also want to cut. We're going to have a nice carving right here. Nope, that's not very good. Make sure we get the nice eyebrows in there pretty good. Oopsie. Now we're going to have to trace this fine nose, make it nice and pristine. We need to do some real magic on here. I need to get a closer look. Make sure it's all nice and carved correctly, you know, because I don't want to fuck up my beautiful craftsmanship. Man, oh man, oh man. Don't you love Halloween? The good thing about this pumpkin, that it is a very special pumpkin, and it does not require me, believe it or not, to remove the guts. This is a specialty grown pumpkin where you can actually light it up with a little bit of magic. You don't need to remove the guts at all because there won't be any to remove. It's just that special. You know, it's just that high quality shit. It's really good stuff. It's really good stuff. Okay, poggers, dude. So we have the eyeball bit cut out there. More or less. I mean, it's looking pretty good, I think. I think it looks, you know, it's nice, but you know, we need to do something special. We need to light it up a bit, baby. So there's a little trick to that too. All right, let's go ahead and light up the jack-o'-lantern with a nice, sexy candle. So let's just go ahead and light it up here. There we go. Get a lit up jack-o'-lantern, but we can't really see it well in the daytime now, can we? So let's go ahead and wait until nighttime to check it out. All right, it is now nighttime, and as you can see, this is like the prettiest jack-o'-lantern you've ever seen. It's all bright and stuff. So yeah, here's an awesome Halloween gift or whatever. Peace.